Yours truly, Veda-Song Bird, all the way from Florida, USA. But anyway, how are you doing? How are you doing? Ugh. Mm. That was an unexpected gag. How was your day? Ugh. I just got through drinking my cold. I made a cold protein shake, so it's like sometimes some things are too cold, and we don't need to drink all that cold stuff. Yeah, sometimes like that's a no. That's like a that was too cold. When you drink stuff that's cold, you got to get back on my diet so I can get my summer praise on. Well, what's up, Gabby? Hello. Oh Lord, I've been sleeping all afternoon yet again. I have been like so tired. How are you, sister Gabby? My daughter Gabby. My virtual daughter. What's up? I gotta try to tame this little twa. This twa before the week begins. I'm gonna see if I can do something with this little hair. Oh, I didn't realize how short I really cut it Friday morning. I really chopped off a lot of this fro. I did. Ugh. Can't complain. Why complain? Ain't nobody listening. Just kidding. Ain't nobody listening. Just kidding. Hopefully everybody has somebody that listens to them. All jokes aside. We all need somebody to listen to. It would be nice if it's somebody that we know that's non-judgmental and that has a sound mind. What's up, Destiny? But if not, what's up with you and these glasses? What's taking so long, girl? Girl, Destiny, you realize the pictures that you post on your community post tab are like not taken well. You're trying to show people a dog, but yet the dog is like way off the screen, so to speak. You post some stuff in your community post. I saw your post. Like when you make a community post, when you put a picture up, that you can like drag that picture around, if you know what I mean. So that what you see in the center part. But actually, most of the pictures, once you tap them, you can't open them up, but you can also drag it and like center it in the frame, so that when people look at it, they don't have to wonder what it is that you're trying to show them. That's what I'm talking about. But anyway, I eventually saw the dog once I tapped on it. You posted pictures on your YouTube community post. It's called Post, Posts. Unless you didn't realize what you were posting. Because if you're like uploading a video and you went to Post puts it on the picture thing. Oh, okay, you got it now. Okay. So what's up, y'all? Jay, why you not out in the streets this weekend? You being good? You being good? You've been good to me, good to me. You do it over and over again, time after time. You chilling watching TV, staying out the streets. What Tyrone doing? Tyrone been doing better? You better call Tyrone. Ooh. You going to Dollar Tree? I thought about something like that tonight. Then I was like, nah, I ain't going nowhere. Stay my butt home. I'm on a budget. The Gamer of Games, welcome back. Long time no see. How you doing? Awesome. It's a Saturday Night Live. Yeah, I bet you don't even know nothing about that show, do you? You're probably too young to know, or do you know? You don't know. So what's up, y'all? Are you the people that stay to yourself and mind your business and don't go anywhere? Oh wow, 3 years, 3 years. I want another dog. I really do. A dog that like needs somebody like that's been, one of those dogs that's been sheltered for so long. They're so sad. I want one of those dogs to make them happy again. I could do this on other people's hair, but it's not that easy doing it on my own hair, especially in the back. I'm trying to see if I can do some comb coils. I don't think that's gonna work. That's gonna make my shoulder hurt. So what's up? Besides me struggling with my hair. Will your mom or your dad talk about in the Saturday Night Live? Okay. I never really watched that show because I was always the person that went to bed early. Nothing is up. No hot date tonight, Gabby. Y'all not going to that place that y'all usually go to the what's that place you say you went that time with your family? That game place or something? The motivational minister. What's up with y'all? Why am I? Y'all supposed to be out on a date night, not on YouTube. What y'all doing? Nobody asked me out, so I'm home. So I thought I'd ask myself out. I'd ask myself out. Ooh, Lord. Ugh. Let me stop. So how did y'all day fare out? Did the rain finally stop, Jay? Last I spoke to you, you said it was raining. Nope. You better give Robert Earl the right number. Make sure he's calling the right line. Nope. I only know who Robert Earl is, but if he would call, I probably wouldn't answer because I'm a call screener. Tell him to leave a message. I'll get back to him. Actually, God is setting me up for my Boaz. All the bozos are disappearing, and God is preparing me for my Boaz. I'm like Leandria. My Boaz is on the way. My Boaz. My Boaz. I guess mother-in-law is in the building. Is that how you sneaking away into the new garage? Let mama and daughter bond. I know, but I believe God is removing all the bozos that used to hang around. I don't believe I know God is because my phone is much more quiet these days. And the Boaz. No more bozos. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got. Yeah, some are obvious and some are good at pretending. You always got to take your time. That's why I say you always got to be in a hurry. Never be in a hurry, I mean. Oh, that's nice. Memories that you can always hold on to. Yep, bonding is what it is on all levels. Y'all don't have no skeeters, or you got a screened in porch. I hope so, cause we definitely got skeeters around here. We just came in from taking care of the garden. I had to go for the mosquito try to bite my high yellow arms. No way. It's still pretty warm outside too. No, you don't. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like a plan. Robert Earl. I wonder if that's who it was I saw in my dream because I saw this person in my dream the other night. I was sitting, they were sitting in front of me. It was the weirdest dream. I don't know what that was about. Didn't really see their face. I just saw them smiling at me. They were smiling at me. And then I woke up. What's up, Keith? That's what Mr. Billy said. I don't know who I was dreaming about. I just know I saw this person. Oh, don't talk about the frogs. I take a minute to work. Now, what was the worst thing was when one of them got in my car because, like, if you don't be careful when you open the door, they'll jump in, especially in our neck of the woods. And then it jumped on my leg while I was driving. Lord help me. I was panicking in all kind of ways. Those frogs don't play. That's why we stopped parking on the front. We used to park on the front, but the frog for some reason the frogs like to hang around on the front, the northern side of the house, but not on the southern side, which is interesting. So I stopped parking up there because when I open the door, the frogs are like around the front area, the deck, and everywhere. When I go out the back door, they're just not there. So I'll let them take. They can have the front. They can have it. I'll go out the back door. Yeah. Now you seen where I live. You should have seen where I live. If you've never seen where I live, it's country. It is country, my dear. But frogs are everywhere. It's just that when y'all in the city, y'all kind of run them away. I guarantee you, if you hang out late enough at night, you'll see the nocturnal creatures come out. I don't care where you live. They will come out. My fish is sleeping. Yeah, but you see my lives where I show outside or going down the road. If you haven't, then where you been? Oh wow. Trust me, I have taken many frogs to the city, and they probably wish they never got on. If they get back, they jump off. They're like, "Where's my people?" They be all in the city alone. I feel sorry for them at that point. And I've had some frogs too, where they're like holding on for dear life, and then all of a sudden, because you're going so fast, their little legs you trying to hold on, and then they just go, whoo! They fly off. I feel sorry for them though, but nobody asked them to stow away on my car. They want to stow away. That's what happens when you go where you're not invited. I'm not gonna get out and pick them up. I am so terrified of frogs. There's no way I'm gonna get out and pick it up. They asked for that. I didn't ask for them to get on my car. They jumped on board. You go out there picking frogs up and putting them back on the wall or throwing them in the grass. You tell them to stay off the car. Talking about. Oh, oh, trust me. I don't know what it was, but one year for sure, the frogs were in such abundance. It was like the plagues, like how you saw, like if you ever watched that old movie where they showed how the plagues were coming upon the children of Israel in that movie. Yeah, it was like that. I looked out the window. It was like a rainy day, and all of a sudden, all you just saw all these frogs. It's like they're making an exodus. They were making an exodus, getting up out of here. I was like, what in the world? But I have not seen that since that year. I don't know what was going on that year. It's like they just had hundreds of frogs that were just all around here. Scary. I'm not laughing. I'm for real. They were making an exodus. The frogs are nasty. They're not nasty. I'm not a lover of frogs. I know there's some people that would think they're adorable and cute and want to pick them up, but I'm just not one of them. Why would you call them nasty? They're not nasty. The frog was trying to be still so you couldn't see him. You made the frog get confused and it jumped back on the car. Now that's something. Woo! Well, I've had like I used to open my trunk and put my purse in my trunk or whatever, and I've had many frogs that have gone to their death in my trunk, which I hate when that happens because they just get heat strokes or whatever, and then I find them after the fact and they've been in there and then they're just fossilized. That's I hate that too. But they get in my trunk and I'm not gonna take them out. That's why I stopped like opening my trunk in the morning time. And then yeah, poor babies. But that's nature is interesting sometimes. It's fun. Fun. But animals get confused though. What I always get tickled by the rabbits though, because they like to so-called camouflage themselves in plain sight, and they'll just sit there like you can't see them. And I'm like, dude, I can see you. It's always crazy. You flick them off again with your hand. You flicked it with your hand. I've had frogs jump on me when I we used to go out the front door. That's another reason why I stopped too. I'm like, y'all not gonna jump on me. That's a no. And that's like the worst feeling when you feel them like land on your neck or something. Like, oh, I just couldn't do it no more. Could not do that no more. Oh, okay, you had on gloves. I was about to say, you don't look like the type that want to play with bugs and creepy crawlies. Like the people that have pet iguanas. I had a time with my fish. I never forget when I had that fish. And at that time, I was visiting my sister, and I had my fish with me because it was like my baby. I carried it everywhere, of course, because I was paying for a while. That fish jumped out of the fish tank. That's when I said, "Oh no!" All of my fish tanks there and after had to have a lid. That fish jumped out, and my sister and I were screaming, screaming. This is like the little bitty fish. And I didn't know that they jump, but now I know they jump, so I keep a lid on. They're not gonna jump out on me. And I was like, that fish was about to go to fish heaven because I was not gonna pick it up. I think my niece picked it up because little kids at the time they were little. They're right. They have a more different mindset about things. Because I was just screaming. Like, I'm not about to pick that fish up. No way. But anyway, nature is something. Nature is something. So who's that hiding in the background? Come on in and say hi. We don't bite. Even though it's on subscribers only mode, there's no duration on it. You can subscribe and start talking. I took the timer off. Probably should put it back on. But nah. Nah. Who, Lord, help me get through this with my shoulder, Lord. Yeah, it flopped on the floor for a little while because I was not about to pick it. Whew. Yeah, I didn't tell it to jump out. I gave it a home. It decided to evict itself. I did not tell it to jump out. It jumped out by itself. It jumped out. I did not tell it to jump out. It jumped out. Tell me about it. That's why I'm starting today. That's why I'm starting today. I gotta start being like, what's her name? Nicole Mortician. I need to make me a LLC for Crown and Services. No one will be able. There's a lot of funerals in the area around here today. People always going on home. I didn't know them, but I know there were a lot of services today. Join hands and walk around, yeah, yeah, all day. Walk around here. Hey. Oh, oh, baby. Ooh. Mm-mm. I think that's the worst when they have to be on your door handle. That's like the worst place for them to hide. And it's like that's where they always want to be. They always seem to like being on the handle. They always want to be on the handle. I guess it's like a cozy place to hide. Ooh. What? The froggies. And I've grabbed many frogs on the handle, but that's why I learned to like look or I will like hit the handle before I touch it. No, it's the fact that my shoulder hurts. It's not about being tired. My bad shoulder. And then my elbow is also messed up on this side too. So it's like when I bring my arm up and I keep it up, my elbow and my shoulder start to hurt. That's why I try to do styles that don't require my hand to be so engaged. That's why I like doing these little twisties or my little puffs that I do, because they don't really stress my joints as if I was like braiding or flat twisting or something like that. So I'm going for an easy style. This actually doesn't take that long. It's just that it takes me long to do it. Now I don't know how you get your little twisty done. I mean your little mini micro braids. There's no way. I don't think I've ever done that to my hair, and I don't think I ever will. I used to sit and let people do it for me, but I don't even like sitting for that style. No way. I think the last time I did that was this lady did my hair before I went to Korea years ago. So that should tell you that's been a long time ago. She braided my hair for me. That was like 1998, I think, or 99, 99, somewhere around there. And she passed away about maybe that was what last year. Nope, nope, nope. What you watching, JG? Creepy stuff. I keep saying I gotta put my damper in. I gotta put some damper in because we have a lot of moisture in our atmosphere. Do you have to use damper in your house? And this doesn't have to be damper. Damper is a brand, but moisture eliminator stuff. Thought about going to get some ice cream, but then I was like, no, I'm not gonna do that. Going to get ice cream is setting myself up. You're not cleaning up, Gabby? My hair's still damaged. I don't care how I keep cutting it down. I might as well just do like you did and take it down to the scalp. I take it down to the scalp. Oh no, they left you with me. How are you doing? My hair is not short, but it's not that short. Still has a little length to it. No one will be able. Your turn. That's funny. Like you said, sometimes you make plans and they don't come to pass, huh? Oh, Lord. I'm still supposed to download my book. You can't quit now. That's what's been downloaded on my laptop. The Motivational Minister. You gotta check out that channel. I like listening to the Motivational Minister. One of my subscribers, my brother in Christ. She went in her room.
Listen, let's get
She
into
was trying to
it.
get me to hang
These
out.
are three
I gotta do my hair.
good decisions that changed my life.
I need to let her know she's
These
going
are
to
three
breakfast
things.
in the
Now,
morning. She
listen,
don't know yet. It's a
there are a
surprise.
lot of good decisions. There's way more
It's a
than three good
surprise.
decisions
It's
you
a
can make.
surprise.
So
I gotta make sure I'm gonna
a
wake up
lot
in
of
the
them
morning
aren't
first.
mentioned in here, but of course, there's some honorable mentions. Of course, uh,
She just went in her
receiving
room though.
Christ is a good
'Cause
decision.
we were
You
outside
know, so
together. Like I
that's
said,
like
water
written
in the
in
garden.
stone. So that was a major
Don't be trying to
decision
pop
for me.
back up like you been
You
here
know,
because you had don't left me.
being filled with
Did
the
you
Holy
leave me?
Spirit, getting
You
introduced to the
left
Word of
me.
God. I mean, a lot I can go on about the good decisions, but I want to point out these three good decisions that I made that I decided on as a Christian that I still decide. I keep. I mean, this is my
Don't be
focus,
trying to act like you
and
been
it's
there. You
changed
ain't
my
been
life,
there.
and it's going to change yours. Listen, I want to get right
You
into it.
left me.
All right, so listen,
You
let's
left
start with
me
the first
out
one.
in the
Good decision
rain.
number one.
It's all
You're
good.
going to have to decide to be a
You was here
learner.
just
This is the
looking.
learning decision. Take a
Sure
screenshot of
you
that.
were.
Write it down however you take a note.
I
You're going to have to
really wanted to
decide
go somewhere. I
today.
thought about going
Make a
somewhere, but then I
decision
thought about
today
it like, no.
that
Because I'm
you
really
want to be
tired.
a
And when
learner.
you go out and you got to be the one
Listen,
driving,
I'm not talking about until
that's
you've
like,
learned it.
that's like crazy. I would like to go somewhere, but I don't want to drive. You know how that is? Sometimes you just want to go, but you don't want to be the one responsible for the driving. Yeah. If I had somebody that I would not mind driving me, I would definitely jump in the car and get out of here. My mama don't want to be driving, so I can't say it's gonna be her. But anyway, it's all good. I need to stay put because I'm tired. 'Cause I was sleeping again this afternoon, like I couldn't wake up. Oh, I should have set this up for us join the live, but I didn't. I haven't done that in a while. Pulls too much energy. No need to be in the streets. You're right. Because so much is happening. Even though you could be home and a lot of crazy stuff can happen, even in the country. Trust me, I know you don't have to tell me too much is going on out there in the streets. Too much is going on out there in the streets. Too much. But I'm gonna go out in the streets in the morning before it get too hot. No, I got an iron for sure this week. My clothes are wrinkled. You're so funny. And there's a difference, I guess, right? The streets and the street, the streets. Yeah, I don't like the hanging them kind. They're bringing some type of new like kind of nightclub thing around here, and I hope that don't bring no drama. Cause they had closed like all of the little club spots, so to speak, that were around here. One of them got closed because of the highway coming through, and then they knocked it down so that they could bring the road through there. And then the other one, I think it just probably closed because I don't know what the real reason was, but I was glad when those kind of things closed because I don't like bars, but that's just me. I guess if people were responsible at the bars, it'd be one thing, but some of the people that I know were being responsible, they'll be like getting so drunk that it's just crazy. One thing to hang out and have a drink, but to get crazy drunk. But anyway, they bring in this new spot, and they say it's supposed to be like a sports bar. More power to you. Keep be safe out there. They say it's supposed to be like some type of sports bar. I don't even know if it's open. I know they got the marketing signs and all that stuff out already. The doors and the windows are labeled and all that. Oh yeah, Gabby. And I always forget Keith. If it's Keith is on the teenager side or the adult side, I never remember because Keith doesn't come in that often. I know she's just jumping up, talking about she wanna go. You gotta know where you're going. You never know what kind of party that is. We don't know Keith. Has Keith been vetted? Keith, you don't come in that often because I think a lot of the teenagers I seem like they disappeared. My teenage children. You're 48. Okay, Mr. Keith. And you're going to a party. You know, they used to do a lot of like church gatherings, but lately the people that used to do them, I should say, our church party versions. The people that used to do them, they're not here anymore tonight. Nobody else does it. It used to be something like every Saturday night at somebody's house or somewhere, and nowadays it's just been quiet, just hanging around and having good, clean fun, eating and listening and whatever, whatever, whatever. But maybe I need to organize one. So people like food. Like you think about doing this food truck thing. Does who have money? Keith? Trust me, I'm Miss Independent. You gotta be able to hold your own. Like I said, I can take care of me. And anybody who comes along, they gotta be able to take care of me too. And then we take care of each other, right? That's how that works. To 3 in the morning.
You have reached the city.
Why she not answering her phone? I know she's in the house. No, she not answering the phone. I don't want to walk down there, lady.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, yes, ma'am. I was like, don't make me walk down the hallway.
What happened?
Nothing happened. We're going to breakfast in the morning.
Okay, 'cause I need to go buy that church and stuff to mix up, make a my thing.
Where are you going to buy that at?
I got to go to Ward. I need to go to Ward.
Oh, okay. What time they open?
8 o'clock.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I don't want to be out there when the streets start to get hot. All right, no problem.
Okay.
All right, have a good night, mommy. Love you.
Love it. Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. No, those things are not hard when you want to take care of that person, but you gotta have the love for that person, the respecto, the respecto. Those things are not hard at all with the right person. It's like pulling teeth with the wrong person. I'll tell you that. Like pulling teeth, pulling teeth, baby, pulling teeth, baby, pulling teeth, baby. 8 o'clock to 3 a.m., 3:30 in the morning. Like somebody will say, "What the heck you gonna be doing all that time? What the heck you gonna be doing all that time?" I gotta get my beauty rest. You ain't gonna find me in the streets like that. Gotta get my booty rest. But to each their own. Cook for me and I'll cook for you. Rub my feet, I'll rub your feet. Ooh. Rub my feet, rub your feet, rub my feet, I'll rub your feet. Where the good people at? 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 I need to eat. I just drank a protein shake, but now I'm starting to feel hungry. It's like it making me feel hungry, making me feel hungry, hungry, hungry. You know, I've had so many empty promises in my lifetime that it's just crazy. The worst thing is when somebody say they're gonna do something and they don't do it, and that lets you know right there. And I'm talking about like even in a so-called relationship, somebody says they're gonna do something and they don't do it. I'm like you lying, and like you don't even seem to realize that what you're saying is a lie. If you say you're gonna do something and you don't do it, then it turns out to be a lie because if there's no just reason why you can't do it, or you don't come back and say like this and that happened and whatever, whatever. But you lying. Quit telling people you're gonna do something and you don't do it. And I've experienced that numerous times. I can't even count. What am I doing tomorrow? Oh, well, I'm gonna take my mom and me to breakfast in the morning. And then after that, I'm gonna run like David to get out the heat before it gets too hot in Florida. We used to go to breakfast like first thing in the morning. And breakfast is like 45 minutes away from here, so that's like almost 2 hours of driving. And then I need to iron, Keith. You want to come in? Oh, I forgot you gonna be coming in late. So how you gonna wake up to help me iron in the morning, Keith? I guess I'll be ironing, and I'll wait till you wake up in the afternoon so you can help me iron, Keith. I gotta iron. I definitely gotta iron. My clothes are like crushed up. I avoided wearing them last week because I was wearing my like polyester light tops, but this week I'm wearing my cotton tops, and they all need to be ironed. All of them. 'Cause I didn't dry them in the dryer, and then they really got crushed up. But anyway, I'm just chilling. I might put the tent back up. What I miss? Nothing much but me being silly, trying to struggle with this hair. What was I talking about that was of any importance? Nothing. We were talking about staying out the streets. And somebody said it's okay to be in the streets, but not the streets. No biggie. I think that's about all. And of course, me, I had to jump back on the relationship train. And I was saying I need somebody to rub my feet so I can rub their feet. But the relationship should be reciprocated. There should be some reciprocation. There should be. And it should not be something that's forced because if you love and respect somebody, you're going to generally want to cherish and serve that person. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. I checked the videos. That second was funny. It's like that frog was like hanging on, like, yeah, I'm ready to go for a ride. I see. If you're gonna be getting home after 3 o'clock in the morning, of course, you're gonna be your body will be in a mode of recuperation when it should have been sleeping instead of being out at night. But that's you're grown. You do what grown people do. But I'll be in my bed, hugging my pillows, resting my body, making sure my melanin is on check. Melatonin, my bad. Make sure my body recuperates. But you gotta wake up at some point to help me iron my clothes, Keith. You can't leave me by myself. What kind of friend would that be? You show up just enough to help me do the ironing once a week. Is that about the last time I saw you once a week? A week ago? You're so funny. You're trying to sound like the motivational. You haven't missed anything, my dear. Nothing at all. Only that I'm getting closer to the finish line. My little coils are coming in. My little coils, back by popular demand. Somebody told me they like my coils, so the coils are back for this week. I don't know when the puffs are coming back, but the coils are back. The coils actually help my hair to grow. Whenever I do them, I feel like my hair grows faster. So it's gonna be a coily summer. Got to fly to your neck of the woods for you to do my hair. Fly to up north. I can't come to the up north when it's freezing. I don't want to be able to. And then this weather with all these tornadoes, my word. I'm just bracing myself because, whew. And then the more when I was reading, where was I reading that? I don't forgot now. But when it talks about the wicked being destroyed by nature, where was I reading that at? I read it. Oh, but nevertheless, I don't want to be in the path of the wicked. You coming to Florida? Okay, so you go, yo, so you are gonna show up to help me iron. Okay, cool. Thank you. I don't want to be in the path of the wicked. And I hate to even think about that. And some people don't want to think about it. But some of these places where these people have been wiped out, they're wicked places. I don't want to be in wicked places. That's why I think that God is sparing. He's sparing certain people for a certain time. I believe that with all my heart. I'm just saying the word said it. I didn't say it. The word said it. It said it. I think when we were reading, was it when we were reading? See, that's why my brain goes dead. I got to do remind it. St. Lord. Yeah, exactly. They had bad tornadoes. See, I don't remember if it was in Job or was it when I was reading the Proverbs. Had to be one of the two because those are the last two books that I was reading. But surely, 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 surely. And unless we were being warned that the wicked will not prosper, the wicked will not stand. Just like in my situation, there was some wickedness in my path and in the path of a lot of people. And then, like God says, to stand still and like watch me do what I gotta do. And God removed those people. Like sometimes we think we gotta do stuff, or like sometimes I feel like I need to leave. But now God's like, no, you don't need to leave. Let me handle this one for you. Let me handle this for you. You just chill. Cause I sure was getting ready to leave. And the good Lord said, no, my dear, you hold on. I got this one. And God will move people and things out of your way, I promise you. If he did it for me, he'll do it for you. And just when I was about to say enough is enough, God said, nope, they gotta go. You don't gotta go, but they gotta go. Whether it's at work, whether it's at church. Yeah, God will move people and situations out of your way. Yes, he will. I'm a living witness. I'm a living witness. So where you going at in Florida, Mr. Keith? Don't tell me that you're going to Disney. You don't seem like the Disney type, but not that I know you. I want to go back to Busch Gardens. I went there years ago. I want to go back as an adult with some money. I went as a kid with no money, but a little bit of money. Now I want to go back as an adult with some money in the pocket. I like to go where the animals are. Busch Gardens has like a lot of animals. I don't really care for all the rides because with high blood pressure and all kind of issues, they put that nice warning sign that us with hypertension and heart problems need to obey. You need to obey. Trust me. Only rides I get on are those rides that stay like close to the ground. If they're going up in the air and causing too much adrenaline, it's not a good choice because you're only going to make yourself feel sick. Like I'll get on like the Congo River Rapids ride, like at Disney, but oh, okay. Well, I didn't know that. Maybe I need to go to Williamsburg, Virginia. I need to put some places on the map for next year. I haven't put places on the map for next year. Still trying to get through 2025 and the trips that are lined up. But if you want to make trips happen, you got to start planning ahead. That's what I realized. So that's what I've been trying to do. But I don't know which trip is going to be my passport trip next year. That's what I got to figure out. That I haven't thought about yet. But I got to pick somewhere. I have my passport, and I'm like, I need to do something with that passport. Speaking of passport, oh yeah, my passport expires in 2028. I had to think about that for a second. So I gotta go. Gotta get some stamps in the passport. You too, get out of the USA. Go somewhere. That should be on your bucket list. Pick a place and go. Come see you. Are you married? And the crickets go. The worst thing is when people are married and they play games. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. And the crickets are still talking. Related shorts. Is that a sunrise or a sunset? Okay, you're not married. That's what you tell me. In the midst of my family, they're witnesses. It looks like a sunrise related shorts. And your name looks new. Welcome to the live. My name is Vita. Nice to meet you. Just here struggling with my twa. If you don't know what a twa is, it's a teeny weeny afro. TWA. Why would I come see you? Just to be coming to see you? To come to your neck of the woods? But I didn't know that Busch Garden didn't. I never really looked into it. I never knew. I just know there's one in Florida. Or they got some outside of the country too. Like they have Disney around the world. Interesting. Related shorts. Getting there, getting there. I thought you were getting ready to go to the party. Oh, you said 11 o'clock. What did you say? You said 8 o'clock tonight. So obviously, if you're in Virginia at 8 o'clock tonight, you should be already gone then. Because it's almost 10 o'clock. Unless you one of the ones that show up fashionably late. Big Bear Wolf. What is that? Finally, you're back. Gomer Jr., you're back. Well, welcome back. If you say that you're back, I don't know what Big Bear Wolf is. It's 10:53 a.m. Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I heard it. Well, you be careful out there in them streets, Mr. Keith. So much is happening out there in our big world. And my comb, oh, my comb keeps disappearing. Like that song says, I'm looking for a southern man. One no one knows how to take care of his thing. You know, those kind of people that's a family man, not no man that's out there. Because if he gonna be out there, then we got to be out there together. Out in them streets in the wee hours of the night. Yeah. Whew. Time to settle down, kind of people. Got it. Yes, sir. I don't know. I just learned from years ago because I used to be out there in the streets at night. And I know that when you're out there in the streets at the night, nothing usually good is happening unless you're traveling in the airport or something. But what happens after 11 o'clock at night is usually not good. Not good at all. What you can do in the dark, you can do in the light. Yeah. My hair is trying to jump up. My hair is trying to jump up. Did you ever answer me when I was talking to you, Keith, when I said, why would I come to visit you? Did you ever answer me? Mr. Keith, did you ever answer me? I knew this Keith one time that turned out to be a interesting character in real life. Something tells me you're an interesting character too. Am I right? I've got when these gray hairs go bigger. I want them to get bigger. I mean, a bigger patch of gray hair. Gomer, you said it's 10:53 a.m., so that means that you're over there, what, Australia? What country are you in? Gomer Jr. Indonesia, Philippines? Where? You said you're back. I think I remember your name maybe from a long time ago. I guess you came back and you left already. Yep, that's what people do. Gomer Jr. I'm getting hungry. And I gotta go find me a watermelon tomorrow. That's it. I gotta find one of those people that bring the watermelons from Georgia. No, I asked you why would I come and visit you. You said to come see you, and I said why would I do that? I mean, really? Or are you just having dialogue like me? You just having small talk, talking about coming to see you. Why would I come to see you? I don't know you. I don't know you. I don't know you. But I gotta go find me a watermelon. I want some of those Georgia watermelons that they bring down here to sell. Some people go and like harvest them out of state and then they bring them back. That's the kind of watermelon I need. I don't want the kind that's been in the store. I want them from farm to back a truck to my refrigerator. That's the good watermelons that's been hand picked by the people locally. Y'all get those kind of watermelons in your neck of the woods? I haven't had many people on from South Africa in a while. And I think they're like, what, 5 hours ahead, 6 hours ahead of us? So I guess that's probably why they should be sleeping. Yeah, they definitely should be sleeping. It's like, what, 4 o'clock in the morning? You don't get those kind of watermelons in your area? Now, those are the kind of things I grew up with because I grew up in a farming town and people were always like with fresh produce. That's one thing I miss about being down south because the city I grew up in was definitely a farming city. Yeah, they all kind of fresh veggies. People that would work in the fields, everybody bringing home food to share with the neighbors, share with the neighborhood. Good old days. Good old days. You hear the people going by, watermelon. Everybody started coming out the house. The watermelon truck coming up, mango, mango man, mango. Now that was my favorite one. I used to love when the man was coming with the mangoes and stopping everybody to come out and buy their stuff off the back of the truck. Good, good, good days. Good old days. Now they be harassing people about everything. Yeah, Keith is that one that's always deleting stuff. That alone is suspicious about Keith retracting. Why would you subtract something that just simply says, what up? Interesting. I am living in the overflow. Dun, dun, dun. Well, those were the good old days, Keith. Not Keith, I mean Jay. You never had those members. Y'all had the ice cream truck that came through y'all neighborhood when you were little in New York. Everybody had that signature sound, that music. Everybody heard that music. Mama, can I get some money to go to the ice cream truck? No. And that would be a bad day. Like, no, I want some ice cream. I want some ice cream. That's why I had to learn. I had to start saving my own money to go to the ice cream truck. Save my own money. Mr. Frosty. That was the name of the ice cream truck? That was the name of the person who had the ice cream truck? Mr. Frosty. This guy actually around here, he's trying to build a brand or like build a, this is a build a brand. He's trying to make like some franchise trucks. And I have yet to been to go to his shop. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. I keep saying I'm gonna go there and support him. He's a local brother. And he has started this kind of like snack shop thing. But then when I saw him at one spot, the next thing I know he had to move. Mr. Frosty was the name of the ice cream truck. That's what I'm saying. Obviously, I'm guessing that's what you're saying. But anyway, this guy has moved and moved and moved, and I've never made it to his location. I keep saying I'm going to go and support, and I haven't been. He used to wash my car one time when I used to work in that city. He would wash my car and then bring it back for me. I haven't quite met anybody else that I want to trust with my car. That's why a lot of people around here, they do those, they carry the water and wash your car on the spot wherever you are. Bye, Keith. You see my face? I'm still smiling. You don't have to talk to me, Keith. You have that right. Nice to know you. A lot of people don't talk to me anymore. That's okay. I'm still me. I'm still blessed. When you call out people, they don't like it. That's like one of the worst things when you, what is it called? People that don't have good conflict resolution. Those are people you got to be mindful of in relationships too. I don't care what kind of relationships. People that don't know how to respectfully discuss something without blowing up and acting like a jack rabbit, a jack donkey. I not, I not talk to you no more. And all of a sudden your English shifts to another style. God protect you. May God watch over you. May God keep you safe, Keith, until God bless you. I am living in the overflow. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. And you've deleted a comment again. Interesting. Get out of here, Keith. God bless you. May God keep you. Nothing but good vibes and prosperity wished from Veda-Song Bird. Like we say, ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Service was actually good. I got a little weary because he went on too long, in my opinion. He said he was doing a teaching because, of course, a lot of people are saying that we're supposed to be taught because that's what it says. Yada, yada, yada. But he went on too long, though. People can only listen to but so much. And just when I was about to think about getting up and leaving, he said the last text. I said, okay. Because if you about to go on again, my brother, because it was already like 1 o'clock. Because they've conditioned us to be out of church like 12:30. So you hit 1 o'clock, you have gone way over that body clock. And I was already feeling hungry because I didn't eat a big breakfast. I ate my fruit and yogurt, not no protein and whatever, whatever. That was good though. I guess that means you didn't watch the service today. And we sang okay. Except in the going out song. Seemed like everybody just suddenly forgot that song. I don't know why, because we sang a common little song that we always sing. But at that point, I didn't really want to sing no more, personally. I really had started to leave, but I said, no, I'm not going to leave. I'm going to stay to the end. It's kind of weird when you're sitting on the front row and you get up and walk out. You went to church today where? Where you went to church today at? You went to a funeral? Or you went to church? No, she went. Like I told, just take her time and go. And park right at the door. Cause where she goes is where we have our church camp meeting, which means all of Florida and South Georgia. You went to church with your cousin. Your cousin go to church on Saturday? I guess so. If you went to church, then didn't you? What church you went to? I can do it. I can do it. I'm almost done. Church is chicken. Just kidding. So funny, the motivational minister. It was a oh, okay, a little get together. Okay. Yeah, I saw this one church doing something. They had this big tent thing outside. I don't know what they were up to, but that church is always doing something. Like every weekend you go by, they're always doing something, which is good. Churches should be engaged so that people can whatever, whatever. Church is chicken. I don't even. We had this conversation. I don't like church's chicken. Ugh. I don't really hardly like chicken anyway. Period. I'm about to go back to being a vegetarian. Did you see that comment that Keith said he's not gonna talk to me no more? Then he deleted it. And my guess is he might be still in the comments. I should say still in the building. But ain't nobody got time for that. And I don't think Keith is 48 either. Personally, I don't. If he's 48, then I got a bridge to sell on you. But anyway, I do wish everybody good vibes, positive vibes. No ill will towards anybody. You don't have to talk to me. It's all good. It's optional. Gabby, trying to figure out who the, like they said, the fourth man in the fire. The fourth man in the fire, time after time. There's a fourth man in the fire, time after time. Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. He is the fourth man in the fire, time after time. Whew. Blessed assurance. And this is what I feel like eating like real ice cream, only to pay for it a few hours later. I'm trying to think what I want to do tomorrow. The museum that I call myself wanting to go to, that museum is going to be closed until, what did that man tell me? I think he said 2028. They're doing some type of new big expansion project or something. Cause they came to do this like thing with the kids at my job. Yeah, he told me they're gonna be closed to like I think he said 2028. Cause they have like the butterfly rainforest thing, which is so cool. But they're trying to make something bigger. It's a cool museum. I like to go. There's natural science and forget the whole big name. But it's like a natural science museum. They're gonna be closed. Good thing I found that out because I said I was gonna go there because they're open like every day except Christmas. I think that's what it is. They're open every day except Christmas. Now they're closed. They're closed to the public, I should say, because the workers still, I guess, do whatever it is that they do on the inside. But somebody's got to be there to take care of the butterflies because I know they're not going to let the butterflies go away. And the birds and stuff that are in there. Like a whole little forest-like thing that they got. Is really cool. He is the fourth man in the fire, time after time. Perfect submission. So that's what's up. Always got to be true to who you are. And it's amazing when you make adjustments and you begin to release people from your space and then they try to come back in your space. Like, no, you have been dismissed. No, you cannot come back. That's when you know you have received the power. And that's what you got to do. You got to stay focused and do what you got to do. No matter what it looks like. Excuse me. I hate when my hair try to unravel. Like, no, don't unravel. Wise up, 786. Get those squares out of your circle. Yeah. Don't need no squares in my circle. Good evening. Wise up, 786. What's going on down there? We burning up here. I know y'all burning up down there. Gotta be burning up. Because it was hot like whoo today. It was hot like today. When I was coming home, it was 96. And I know that 96 probably means like 100 and something. Whew, it was hot. But I ain't gonna complain. It just reminds me that I don't wanna go to hell. I don't wanna go to hell. But hell is right here. If you know what you know, hell is right here. I don't wanna be here when it burns up. I wanna go to heaven, to heaven, to heaven. Top of the morning to you talking about good evening, good night, bro. Brother. Wise up. You start making videos? You told me you're gonna make videos. Did you make a video yet? What you waiting on? Alright, let's get this little patch done. I wanna go to heaven. Gotta go to heaven. Uh, I hear dogs barking. Oh yeah, it definitely was a gorgeous day for sure. But the AC, you better. I said I need to go charge my AC in my car tomorrow. That's one thing I said I need to do. 'Cause it's that time of year. I've never charged it, but I feel like I need to go do that. I feel like I need to go do that this year. Yeah. He is the fourth man in the fire, time after time. You're still there. Thought you were gonna go away. You're still there. Gorgeous day. Gorgeous beach day. My body wants to go to the beach. No, my brain wants to go to the beach. My body wants to go to, I guess. This is definitely like beach weather. Yeah, I know. But I've never serviced it though. I don't even know how and when you're supposed to, but I never felt like I needed to. But this year I just feel like maybe I should. My car is getting older, but it still runs very well. I stay on top of my maintenance, but I've definitely never done the AC. I mean, my air is cold, but I do know like when it get extremely hot, then you can tell like yeah, you might need some a little bit more cool. A little bit more cool. But I got a little baby car, so my AC has never been like a big car. Cause there's definitely a distant difference. When I get in my mom's car, her AC is way different than mine. Takes no time for her car to cool down. My car be like, oh, let me think about it. Let me think about that. Let me think about that. But definitely having the right amount of Freon is key. Key, key, key. Freon. Freon. Boom. Chaka. I wish they did service on Sundays at the dealer. All they do is want to sell cars on Sunday, but they don't want to service cars on Sunday. That's how they'll set you up. You go there and they'll be like, oh, why don't you just get a new car? Like, yeah, get a new car. Like, no, that's not what I came here for. I used to have to run away from that service guy. He was always trying to. How we go from talking about AC to talk about bikinis? I'm not wearing no bikini. I wear bikinis in my house. I'm always ready. My body stay ready. But my body's not for public display. No way. No thank you. Not showing my butt cheeks on the beach. No way, Jose. I'm not one of them showing my butt cheeks on the beach. No thank you. No thank you. Go to the beach looking like a Muslim. There are a lot of things I respect about the Muslim dress code. I mean, to each their own. I don't feel like I got to cover up in that manner, but there's a lot of things I can respect about it. But your body is special. Oh yeah, I've always heard about it, but you won't catch me there either. Uh-uh. I'm aware of that beach. Yeah, heard about it all my life. What you do talking about is hilarious. What you doing? Going there to look at people? Are you one of the the nudist? No way, Jose. All right. Almost to the end of the line. I kept on searching till I found the Lord. Doop, 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 doop. You can do it. Whatever it is that you're not doing and you think you can't, it's all in your head. But you can do it. Yes, you can. You can do it. I got this thing. I got some things I gotta take care of. The young jitterbug. Haven't heard that in a while. Just to laugh. Why would you be there to laugh? What you laughing at? I know you weren't laughing at the fact that some people were blessed differently by God. I know you weren't laughing at that. But I guess when you were a young jitterbug, you didn't have a positive outlook on things. So we were all blessed differently by God. Young jitterbug. Hmm. But I know it's a nude beach, but as far as I know, you can go there with clothes or without clothes. I guess it's optional. You have the optional to be nude or not nude. Because I know people that have been there, they said they weren't nude, but they went there just to be going there. I guess to be looking at people. Doop, 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 doop. Young jitterbug. How you gonna know if somebody's gawking? A lot of people have shades on. You don't know what they doing or not doing behind them shades. Talking about no gawking. I guess nobody should feel like they're being stalked by your eyes, right? I know what you mean. No one should feel like they're being stalked, but that should be at any beach. You feel like somebody's just standing there looking at you. That can get really weird. I need to go look at the price for a beach tires. Let's see. Beach bike. Oh, they don't cost as much as I thought. They cost like $116. I need me a beach bike. A mongoose that costs $331. Whoa! That bike costs $1,400. Well, that's a motorized one. I thought they cost more than that. 115.99. That's not bad. Not bad at all. Walmart got one for $228. Now why Walmart bike gotta be so expensive? That doesn't look like a beach bike. The tires don't even look big. Yeah, the cops don't play at that beach. Come on vacation, leave on probation. I hear that. Yeah, 'cause no one wants to feel like they're being like gawked at, like you said. But at the same time, you put your body on display, then some people that can't control themselves in any way, and you find them getting themselves in trouble. That separates the women from the girls and the boys from the men, right? Separates the men from the boys. Sure, come on up. What you want, twisties or you want a haircut? It's easy to do other people's hair, just to holding my hand up to do my own hair. Now, if your videos are current, you don't even have hair. You just making jokes. I know you don't even have hair unless you want a haircut or you want me to edge you up. I got you. I got you. I got you. Now I gotta get me a mongoose bike. Them big tires. LOOEM. What if I order this bike? Could it actually come in the mail? Oh, it's on Wayfair. Wayfair, you got just what I need. You got a brush cut. Brush cut. That's funny. They got red, they got light blue, they got blue red. 17-inch medium mountain bike. I'm calling it a beach bike. They're calling it a mountain bike. Fat tire. Lightweight mountain bike. Mongoose. I thought they were more expensive than that. Unisex adult. Hmm. So I guess I'm looking for a ladies mountain bike. I didn't know you go up on a mountain with those big tires. Yeah, I saw that video. That's why I was saying if your videos are current, then yeah. I think I want to try one of those electric bikes. But in a way I'm kinda scared of it because sometimes like those bikes are really flying, like flying. Why is this bike $168 at Walmart? That's what I want to know. And yet you can get it from all these other places cheaper. But like you said, you're not worrying about what people think, right? We're not worried about what people think. We're not worried about what people think. Or are we? Or are we? Hmm. That's why I haven't really cut my hair off. 'Cause for me, I don't want to be bald head, and then I don't want people to see me with my bald head. I don't. Or do I? Do I really care? Hmm. I just don't want to be bald headed again. I did it before because I actually just wanted to be bald headed. I just wanted a fresh start. I did it twice, and I don't have that feeling right now. It's like it's making me make a fresh start with my hair, and I don't want to do that. Don't wanna. I don't wanna. Even though I basically cut all my hair off already, might as well cut it all off. Look at there. That's all. That's all that's left. And I cut it Friday morning. I didn't realize I cut that much off, but I really cut it back down again. But it grows back, but it's just not growing back healthy. I'm trying again. Let's see if it comes back better this time. If not, I'm gonna go back and go back to those people. I said I understand why people my age start getting their hair just cut off because it just won't do right. Just won't do right. It just won't do right. I gotta head out early in the morning because I know mom, she's gonna want to go to all these places. But can't we stop here? But can't we stop there? Can't we stop here? Can't we stop there? Can't we stop here? So you gotta start early. And then I gotta pray for a double portion of patience in the morning. Yes. Uh-huh. Then I'm like, Mom, I'm not getting out of the car right here because I can't. The mojo is not kicking in. The mojo says, no, not walking that much, Mommy. No. Ironically enough, I have like more health problems than my mom. It's like I inherited all of them. Everybody's. Ah, for real, no joke. But it's all good. Ah, all right. It's coming to an end. It's coming to an end. One of these old days, it's gonna be all right. Our interim pastor is actually burying his. Well, I don't know if he's burying her because I know, like in the state of Florida, I don't even think you can. You can't bury people in Florida on Sunday. Can you bury people in New North Carolina on Sunday? That's kind of weird. That law is. Wait a minute. Or is that the National Cemetery for the military? One of them I know you can't bury on Sunday. I think it's the military people. You gotta bury on Monday through Friday. So like you have a funeral on Sunday, you gotta wait till a weekday to bury them. I think that's how it goes. I'm trying to remember, have I been to a funeral on Sunday? Yeah, I have been. Been a while though. But death is inevitable. At some point, we are appointed to die. Have you seen that story where that lady is brain dead in Georgia, and her family said they weren't given the right because by law the baby has a heartbeat and they can't terminate the pregnancy because of that whole stuff about the whole abortion thing. And so now that lady's been dead for I forget how long now. The baby is almost to the point where they can retrieve the baby. And then the mother of the lady is saying that they didn't have a choice in the matter and they don't know which choice they necessarily would have taken, but now she's concerned that that baby is not going to be healthy. But I don't know why she would think the baby wouldn't be healthy. Because I've seen a lot of those babies, because that's not the first time I've seen that kind of story where the mom is brain dead and they keep the baby inside until whatever time they can safely remove it and have the baby have life or whatever quality of life. I don't know why the grandma is thinking that the baby is going to be blind or can't walk. That's what she was saying. I don't know why she's thinking like that. She must not have seen those stories where the babies have been born and they're just fine. Because the babies are just, in the womb incubating, so to speak. And as long as they do what they're supposed to and keep the mother nourished, the baby will thrive. But it's just sad though. Like she said, you just see your loved one on a machine. They appear to be breathing, yet you know that they're dead. They're just on a machine. It's kind of sad in a way though. I think they said she was 9 weeks pregnant at the time when she was determined brain dead. Whatever happened to her. A young, beautiful black queen, but something tragic happened that caused her to lose her life. The world that we live in. So much is going on. And the 1 hour and 48 minutes, I am done. I am completed. Now I gotta wait for these little coils to fluff up. And once they fluff up, they've got character. Character comes in once they fluff up. He is the fourth man in the fire, time after time. I'm feeling for those ones that try to untwist themselves. Because there's always these ones that want to untwist themselves. Because my hair gets rebellious and then it says, no, I don't want to stay twisted. Like, no. All right. We did it. Thank you for vibing. Thank you for vibing. Unlike some people, I believe in taking my buns to bed. Gotta get my beauty rest, and I should have been already sleeping because you should be ideally sleeping before 10 p.m. at night in order for your melatonin, your natural melatonin, in your body to redo its rejuvenating. Did you know that? For optimum body rejuvenating, rejuvenation, the things that should happen in your body overnight, like for people like with high blood pressure and health issues, it's best for you to be resting at the right time. It's best to be resting at the right time, y'all. And now I'm late. So my body says, but you went to sleep. You went to sleep all afternoon. All right, I tried the pink side of my bonnet. I just got done. My little twist is up. I'm about to get out. He's about, oh, you're still here. I gotta put my bonnet back on the black side. I can't do pink. Can't do pink. That's a no. I'm a blue girl. Guess I need to get me a blue bonnet. Thinking about to order me this bike because I gotta get my summer praise shout on. You know it's hard to shout when you're in bad health, not bad health, but bad in physical condition. Shouting take a lot of energy. Those people that be doing all that shouting on them videos and be moving their feet so fast, that takes a lot of physical energy. So I got to get my shout right. Got to go to work out. You saw my video I made this morning. Whew, I was like, man, that's hard. That's hard. Anyway, I want a bike. I have a bike, but I need to either change the tires because I need some fat tires. But at the price of these bikes, you might as well just get a new bike. But I want to get a bike and then I don't ride it again. But if I have the right kind of bike, then I would actually ride it. And I don't have the right kind of bike to ride on this road back here. So I need the fat tires to ride on the sand. Yeah. Like right now, it is so dry. It's like you're really riding on the beach. I get so tired of these spam emails. They're like outrageous. So did you finish doing what you were doing, Gabby? Whatever it was that you were doing? Or are you cleaning up again? I'm getting hungry. Try to eat me something. Oh boy. Anyways, good people, appreciate your company. Appreciate you helping me get my hair done. I figured you were cleaning up. That's a good thing. I probably, when I wake up, I need to go in the kitchen and clean up the kitchen because I definitely didn't wash those dishes yet. But I will. The life is not going to stop because I didn't wash them dishes. I'll wash them when I get up. I had to get my hair done. That was more important than washing those dishes. And when I wake up, I'll wash the dishes before I get out of here in the morning. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. Early in the morning when I rise, Lord, give me Jesus. You know, the last day I crossed that on my calendar was on the 13th. Usually I cross out every day. But when life gets busy, then I realize I've been busy living that I did not address anything on my calendar. And that could be good and that could be bad. But now, because sometimes I forget where I am, where I was, and this gives me a visual reference to remind myself. On the 17th, today was Armed Forces Day. Did y'all know that? And that's another thing where I like to look at the calendar. Memorial Day is coming up. Memorial Day used to be like a horrible memory because that's the day that I almost lost my life on. But one thing about Memorial Day, it changes the day, the date changes, even though it's the last Monday of every May every year, but it's not the same date. So that's one thing why it doesn't really resonate that much. But I remember, I remember. That's why I don't like on a lot of holidays. A lot of people go through a lot because a lot of people are home, and the people that used to be working all the time, they're not working, and then when people are home, they tend to have a chance to pay attention to what's going on around in their houses, and a lot of weird things happen to a lot of people on holidays, as opposed to when people are working and they have something to keep their crazy minds occupied. But anyway, y'all be safe out there in those streets, and be safe at home too, because some people live with psychos. And my thing is that really bugs me, and I'm just putting another plug in as always for domestic violence. If you exit a situation, don't go back. I'm just saying. Some people exit domestic violence situations and they go back because of usually it boils down to like low self-esteem because when a person has been abused so much they just have lost all sense of respect for themselves. Yeah, it's normally not the best times. And yeah, Christmas times too. And Thanksgiving, anytime when people have time off to be at home, more so, especially if they don't have nothing productive in their minds and in their lives to do. And if they already have bad traits as well. Because I'm not saying that every holiday brings out the worst in people, but it's just some people that already have bad things going on. It's like the holiday time just makes things balloon. The tension usually builds and rises because you're home. Yep. And crazy things just happen. So I'm like, if you know crazy stuff like that's gonna happen, better you leave and go to family, go to friends, get up out of there, go somewhere else. But if you know like me, y'all pack your bags and get out of town. Whoa, be quiet, Mocha. I forgot you were in there going to bed. Know like I know you, pack your bags and get out of Dodge. Pack your bags and go to get out of there. Get out of there. But anyway, that's the domestic violence plug. That is what it is. Yep, bags will be packed. Pack them bags. Get out of Dodge. That's what you gotta do to save yourself. Yep. Trying to decide. I wish I had watermelon. If I had watermelon, that's exactly what I would be eating. Watermelon. I gotta find me one tomorrow. The store my mom wants to go to is like our. It's a store that has like the local produce. They've been like the farmers in the area like for years, and then they have a supermarket where like local farmers like can sell them their crops or whatever it is. So we like going there, so we know we get like local stuff. Mocha's active because I just walked in there and put something in the closet, and she's like, "Excuse me, like you're walking into my bedroom, lady." Mocha's a trip. I just kind of forgot she was in there. I thought she was in the other room actually. Because she's all over the place. She follows her beds that she has all over the place. She's got more bedrooms in the house than anybody else. All these different spots where she goes to sleep. Yep. What's wrong with you, JG? I gotta put my socks back on. Can I go to sleep without my socks on? No way. No way. I don't care how hot it is. I gotta put my socks on. Gotta have my socksy woxies. I still gotta go take care of my to dos. But I have not watched the Weather Channel. And then my TV's been acting crazy. My Air TV channels are not coming in my room. My mom's TV, no problem. But I don't know what it is about my TV. I think it's trying to go bye bye. What you looking at? What you looking at? I'm trying to figure out. I gotta go get something to eat because I'm getting hungry. And these socks I'm putting on, I got them from this lady that came to visit me when I was in the hospital from my hometown. She brought me the lady that was taking care of my mom when I was in the hospital. My impromptu visit. And then she brought me these comfy little slipper socks, whatever you call them. The reason I put these on, I'm taking back to the hospital days. Now my channel's not coming in. So I can't watch it. Oh well, I guess that's a sign. That is a sign. Peace, love, and joy, you guys. I'm out of here. I'm gonna stop yapping now so I can go eat. And I'm gonna eat in peace because I don't need nobody telling me that I'm eating in my bed because it ain't your business. But I'm not eating any chips because I don't have any chips. No chips. No candy. Back to the basics. I gotta go back because I'm gaining weight. Gotta go back. Gotta get it right. Right, Mocha? All right. I guess it wants me to watch PBS because these channels are not working. But that's weird. Anyway, I'm out of here. Peace, love, and joy. And I think prayer time is going to be no Reese's. I'm thinking prayer time is going to be at 6:30 in the morning. I know most of you will be sleeping, but that doesn't stop prayer time. You can always catch the replay. But I'm not sure. It depends what time I decide to leave in the morning. Because I wake up and I feel hungry, and I'm really going to get up out of here. Because they open at 7 at that restaurant. And I like to get there before the little early morning crowd gets there and take over the place. It's not like a huge restaurant. It's like one of those cozy little restaurant spots where it has a decent crowd, but not like a humongous crowd. But if you get there too late, then you're in the line waiting, and I ain't getting in the line waiting. That's a no. Because when I'm hungry, no, I not gonna be in no line. Peace, love, and joy. No, you can have the leftovers that are left. That's it. We got leftovers. We believe in leftovers over here. They're in the refrigerator. We can warm them up for you and send it out there to you. My mama, she was a trip. She said, sure, he can get it, but how he gonna get it? Anyway, spread love, joy, and peace. I'm out of here. Peace.